Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Laura. I'm a certified Canva community trainer and I absolutely love bringing Canva trainings to you, in particular to business owners, but anybody can benefit from these tutorials. Today, I want to show you 5 quick tips that will help you with Canva's brand new video suite. The brand new video suite that was launched in October. I've got 5 tips that I think will help you when creating videos using this. So I'm going to jump over to my screen and I'm going to show you exactly how these tips work so that you can then implement these into your own videos. Okay, so here we are on a video template in Canva. Now we know it's a video template because we've got the video bar along the bottom here. We have lots of different elements in this. I've just picked a template from Canva so we can edit it fully. But there are some things that you may want to do that are a little bit tricky in the new editor. So I just want to show you how to do 5 simple things. The first one is getting access to all of the different parts of this design. Now they're all tucked down the bottom and we're having to scroll to find them. If you're like me, I'm quite visual. I like to see everything in one screen. Now the first thing we can do is when you hover over this purple line here, there's a grey line. When you hover over it, it goes purple. Click on it and drag it up. The design gets smaller, but we now have access to every element within our design. So we've got access to everything. So that is my very first tip. When you start a video, if you're using a template or you're creating it from scratch, use this line so that you can see everything that is going on within your design. Here you can now edit everything by using this purple line. Bring it back down again if you want to see your design. Bring it up to actually access everything that's going on. So that's tip number 1. Okay, number 2 is this little guy down here, zoom thumbnails. So at the moment, it's on the square at the top. Can you see this down here? Now, if I do this, it makes my design big and small, which is great when we want to edit something that is very tiny on our screen. But if you click it again, you'll notice it drops down to the 3 underneath. What this now does is it will extend the timeline so you can see it clearer. As before, if I do this, it's counting every 5 seconds, 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds of this design. So it's a 5-second long video. But if I want to really edit this video and get down to the nitty gritty, I need to see more seconds. I need more space. I need to be able to really get into this. So you can extend it. So now I can see points of seconds. I can see 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So now I can edit this video so much more, so much easier because I've managed to zoom in on the timeline. So we've got our purple bar. We have got this zoom timeline as well, just to make it more visible. And that's this thumbnails down here. Okay, the next one is if we want to actually move some of these elements. Now we can move the text we've got here. I can grab it and I can drag it along. But let's say I want to grab and drag along all of the text. I don't want it to all start at the same time as the element. I want to have the element come in first and then I want to have my text appear. I can't highlight any of this. I can't select and move it all at the same time. But what you can do, we move down to our design, click somewhere outside of the design with your mouse and drag it across every part that you want to move. So let's say I just want to move the text at the top. I just want this lot here. I want to leave my element free because I want this lot to move first. I want to get it out of the way. I want my element to come in first, and then I want my information to come in second. So now it has highlighted everything apart from order now, which is down there at the bottom, and I can do that separately. I can now drag the whole lot and move it. So I don't have to do everything. Sometimes you could have 10, 15 pieces of information on here, and you've got to move every single one individually. But if you highlight them on your design, You can then drag them and move them wherever you want. I've got the order now, which I could have just highlighted that as well, and I can move that separately if I want to, or I could have highlighted it along with the other pieces of information. So now my food and my background arrow will come in, it's the arrow for the order now, will come in when I play this video before my text does. If I want to go back to my text, select on one of the text boxes and it will bring up everything that you have at that point. I can re-highlight it and I can drag it back, say to there. Should have done the order now as well. There we go. So I have now been able to move all of these elements, all of the text boxes in one hit. So we have the line bar to help us see what we have got going on. We have got this bar here, which extends our video so that we can edit it a lot more easier. And we can highlight multiple items and move them within our design. Another thing you might want to do is add a background color. Now at the moment it's white. Let's move my bar down. It's white. And when I click on it, it doesn't give me any option to change the background color as you normally would in a design. So normally you'd click on the background and you would have the color option up here. You don't when it's a video. So what you can do, move the bar up, this cross here, add media, click blank, and now you can change the color. So that was the cross, add media blank, and it gives you a blank background. I can now change the background color. I have the option come up at the top. So I can now give it a background color. Okay, so that is tip number 4. And the very last one is just a simple one that you probably already know. When you click on one of these, you can adjust the timing for each and every one, so they can come in at separate times. So if I wanted the order now to only come in toward the end, I could drag it around if I want to, but it's going to be too long. Say I want it there, it's far too long, it's extending my video. When you hover over the end, there's a little line. We can grab the line and I can drag it and it's now in line with the rest of them. So I can do that for all of my different parts here. And as a bonus tip here, if I get my words out, you can animate any parts of this design as you would a normal design in Canva, because effectively it is a page in the background with the elements on top. Even if you add a video in, you can still animate or add any animation to any part at all. So if I click on the food, I'll click on animate in the top bar as we normally would, and I can now add in an animation. Both on exit, on enter, you have the options because you can now add in animation. So if we go back to the beginning, I'll drag my line up. I want these to be more in line with where my video ends. So I will just drag these. Doesn't appear to be a way of adjusting time all in one go yet, but I'm sure there will be soon. And then if I go to the beginning, drag my cursor to the beginning and press play. So it brings in the background color, the information then comes in, and then lastly, the order now appears. So they are my top 5 tips. Make use of this line to see your information. Use the zoom thumbnails to extend your timeline. Highlight your elements so that you can move them around on your timeline very, very easily. Add in a background color by clicking this cross and adding a blank media. And then you can adjust the timeline of any part of your design by just using the arrow next to it, and you can do that way. So there we go, just a few tips to help you with Canva's brand new video suite. Do come and join my channel. Please do hit subscribe. I have loads and loads of tutorials for you, all based around using Canva and making life easier for you, especially business owners. We've got tons in here, so please do come and subscribe. That's it from me. I'm Laura, a Canva certified community trainer and a Canva creator, and I will see you later.